you doing now?
Well, it's been miserable out here today. It's been the sky's just been leaking on us all day, and everything's just wet. So after the recommendation to some of my friends on TikTok, I found some sawdust, and I've been spreading that out, and it kind of sops up the mud like kind of like a biscuit and gravy. But this is another thing we just did. We got a doormat, and the chicken's been tracking mud in the house there. And we're trying to just keep them happy because some of the chickens don't want mud in there. So I got a doormat for them to wipe their feet off when they go to sleep for the night, or go in there and do whatever they do in the chicken house.
You could sell it, son. You could bottle it up and sell it.
I don't think there's anyone to sell it to, Dad. Anyone who knows what it's worth is already doing it.
Maybe so.
Took my first breath where the muddy rises, spills into the Gulf of Mexico, where the skyline's colored by chemical plants that put bread on the table of the working man.
Without a sound, where no light shines, way down in the mine. Like others done before me, I left my home in Tennessee to work a Kentucky coal mine in 1923. The 10 of us were 1 mile deep when...
Yeah, get in here.
What's up, Daddy?
What the hell is that?
A dress.
Says who?
Calvin Klein.
It looks like underwear. Go upstairs and put something over it.
Dad, I was just going to.
And the warden sang, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun.
Yeah, we're all just some wannabe big rock stars in them hilltop houses driving 15 cars.
Becky was a beauty from South Alabama. Her daddy had a heart like...
Do I want my chickens to trust me? Absolutely. But here's the thing when it comes to that. These animals have such a good life. Every day they get awesome food, plenty of water, plenty of places to run and play. And when it comes down to it, they only have one bad day. These aren't your chickens from KFC or your... Well, damn! These aren't your chickens from KFC or Costco that are raised in a factory. These birds are raised on the ground and have a wonderful life. And yes, I do want them to trust me. And when the day comes that these chickens provide food for my family, I'll know exactly what went into them and exactly how their life was. And if you ask me, they've got a pretty good life.
Mirror. All the pretty girls walk like this, 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 this. Pretty girls walk like this, this, this.
Southern word of the day, up in there. Earl, you still working on your truck? Man, it's been like 20 minutes.
I tell you what, you better just hush your mouth. They got this thing so high up in there, I can't even see it. If you think you can do a better job, why don't you just bring your little city slicking tail over here then, boy?
Having a daughter is God's way of saying, here, thought you could use a lifelong friend.
Daddy don't know mama's getting hot. Got her bills to drop, doing something unheard.
Yeah, I'm always down for 2 beers. That ain't nothing new here. It's usually what I do here, but not.
I'll never keep on fighting. Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Mirror. All the pretty girls walk like this, this, this.
First time?
Yeah, you?
No, not.
What do you do? What I do? I'm a pimp, P-I-M-P. If you don't know, you do now.
Trap though, 24, shell cases on the floor.
Oh my God, you're right. I am so sorry. Hang on.
Oh, that label man said, son, now can you sing a little bit more clear? Said your voice might be too country next to what they.
Is this better? Is this good? Are they dirty enough now?
Big Pharma made a whopping $1.7 trillion profit last year. Not a penny went towards making anybody understand how to live a healthier life. There is not a single pharmaceutical drug out there without a side effect, which is treated with another pharmaceutical. When we collectively understand that they don't create cures, they keep customers, the agenda dies and people get healthy.
Oh, that label man said, son, now can you sing a little bit more clear?
So did y'all know you could start a fire with some cotton balls, some wood ash, and a board? Come on. So if you didn't know, your cotton balls, they got a little end to them, and you can actually unroll them. You want to spread them out. Now I worked up 2 cotton balls, and this is what they look like when they're all spread out. Now we're just going to add a little wood ash to the cotton balls. And just start rolling them up. And they're going to look like that. Now we're going to take him and just roll him out. You're going to end up with something about like this. Start trying to tighten this roll up a little bit. So now we got it tightened up some. We're going to go for it. And just lay that dude in there.
Oh my goodness!
The storm we had last night blew my trim off my house.
Dang it, I'm gonna have to call somebody to fix that tomorrow. The hell is that noise? Hey! Are you hitting my house? This got it all fixed up for you. Holy shit, you fixed it. Damn right I fixed it. You give me enough of these cold beers, I'll build you a whole damn house. It looks good as new. How much do I owe you? What's your Venmo? I'll tell you what, you take this cold beer right here, and you help me finish the rest of them I got in my truck, we'll call it even. How many beers are we talking about? I got enough.
I'm a dinosaur. I should have died out a long time before.
This love in my heart that I'm feeling for you.
Let them say we're crazy. I don't care about that.
If the Hunger Games started on Monday, District 5 will have y'all done by Tuesday.
There's no way you can be serious. Ain't nobody messing with District 3. Straight out. Let's talk about it. Let's start at 1. Texas. It has more guns than anybody else in the union. We straight with firearms. Arkansas has all of our resources. If you didn't know, that's where Walmart is headquartered at. We ain't shipping nothing out to nobody that ain't District 3. So resources taken care of. The Bible Belt, which is Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida, they gonna beat your ass and then pray for you. Straight up. Ain't nobody messing with them. And that's where all the hitters coming from. So we're gonna send all them Floridians in early and take out whatever y'all got going on in the DMV, which ain't a lot of much. Be real. And if y'all try to invade 3, you're gonna have to come through North Carolina and Tennessee first. That's where all the rednecks are with all their bunkers just ready to blow up folks. Ain't nobody messing with 3.
Girls walk like this, 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 this. Pretty girls walk like this, 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 this. All the pretty girls walk like.
We're gonna do birds of prey in the sky test for the chickens. We're gonna keep them on high alert so that they know when to fly. Hawk! There's a hawk! Go girls! There's a hawk!
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Cash up in my pocket, you know I gotta get it. Hey, mister, won't you sell me a fake ID? There's a band in the bar that I'm dying to see. I got my money and you got what I need. Hey, mister, won't you sell me a fake ID? Hey, don't even.
I see too many people thinking that to break free of the system, they need to have 100 acres off-grid in the woods without a cell phone, no bank account, growing food, and carving their silverware from a log. But this really isn't the real picture. People make the mistake in thinking that creating a self-sufficient life is all or nothing. Instead, I want you to think of it as degrees of sustainability. It's a spectrum from 0 freedom to 100% freedom. It's about identifying where you're at and simply moving the needle a bit.
I know, baby. I know. But I don't know what it is about y'all, but every time something gets a little tough or gets a little hard, y'all just want to give up and just say forget it. Now, I know it might seem that every road you've been on lately is the wrong one, and that might be. But what do you do if you turn down a dirt road and it's the wrong one? Do you just sit there? Do you just sit there and wait for something to happen? No, you turn around and you figure it out. You don't just give up at the four-way stop, do you? Nobody ever told y'all life was gonna be easy. Nobody did. And if they did, they straight lied to your face. Life does get hard and it gets difficult and we go through things. Lord, look what in the world I'm going through. I lost my son. And I still get up every day and make my bed and come on this app and give you a love and hug and make you smile half the time. If I can get up every day and try to push forward, then I know you can too. Come on, go with me. We'll figure this thing out.
Doing what I've always wanted to. I'm the luckiest boy alive. This is the best day of my life.
There are people that live in parts of the country where they get snow. And then, for whatever reason, they'll be in Texas when we have a day like today, and they'll be yelling and screaming from behind their steering wheel. These damn Texans, they don't know how to drive in the snow. And they're not wrong. We don't know how to drive in the snow because we don't get snow. We get ice. Does that look like snow? It's coming down from the sky, bouncing around on our roads, causing everything to be slicker and grease goose shit. Nope, we don't know how to drive in this. Ice. Nobody knows. You can't drive in this. Stay home. Be smart and let them people from those places where they get beautiful snow-capped mountains keep talking trash about us, because it don't matter. They don't know how to drive in this either.
Now the race is on and here comes pride in the backstretch. Heartache going to
Mayor, I'm not doing this. Oh, come on, you'll love it. Tractor tipping's fun. This is ridiculous. All right, listen. When I say go, we go. But don't let Frank catch you. Go! Who's Frank? Mayor.
If you want to kick seasonal depression's butt, just put on a pair of Daisy Dukes, honey, and just, these hips don't lie. Imagine you at the beach, okay? Hold on, I watched a tutorial on how to belly dance. Something like that, okay? If you got seasonal depression, just put on a pair of Daisy Dukes. It'll be better. If you can belly dance, that's even better. I'm just kind of winging it.
Welcome to A Simple Life. I promised the boys what?
Wood.
No more firewood at all. And here's why I lied. One of our neighbors is in need. Him and his wife, probably in their 60s. She passed away this summer. And the other day I stopped by to say hi to him. But as I was leaving, I looked at his wood shed, maybe a half a cord in it, and that was it. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something we've never done before. We're gonna load the wood splitter into the back of the dump truck, and then we're gonna take the excavator and we're gonna pick up some of these logs, and I'm gonna buck the logs right into the back of the dump truck, so we're not picking them up twice. And then we're gonna drive the dump truck down to his place, and we're gonna back up, and I'm gonna start up the splitter, and I'm gonna split everything, and the boys are gonna stack it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get everything done at once, so we're only gonna touch the log twice. Once for me to split them, and once for the boys to stack them. Was it worth doing extra wood?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah. To help somebody else besides.
Yeah.
Troublesome times are here, filling men's hearts with fear. Freedom we all hold dear, now is at stake. Humbling yourselves to God, safe from the chastening rod. Seek the way pilgrims trod, Christian away. For Jesus is coming soon, morning or night or noon. Many will meet their doom, trumpets will sound. All of the dead shall rise, righteous meet in the skies, going where no one dies, heavenward bound.
Seeing how y'all like them last 5 life lessons, here's 5 more life lessons for you to live by. Number 1, a bull without horns is still a bull. Be careful who you mess with. Just cause somebody ain't the same as they used to be don't mean they can't be if they want to be. Number 2, a mule can be tame at one end and wild at the other. Just cause somebody claims to be your friend don't mean they ain't your enemy. Number 3, a new broom sweeps clean, but an old broom knows where the dirt is. Don't walk out on something good just cause something that looks better comes along, cause in the end, chances are you're gonna regret it. Number 4, an empty wagon makes a lot of noise. You're gonna come across a lot of haters in your lifetime. Don't pay them no mind, cause they just want what you got. And number 5, it's better to have a sharp axe than big muscles. If something's too hard, take a second and think about it to figure it out. I promise you there's an easier way. Don't break your back trying to impress nobody. It's far more impressive to use your noggin.
I don't need the laws of man to tell me what I ought to do. And if I change my mind a million times, I wanna hear him say, yeah, 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 I like it that way. Any man of mine better walk the line, better show me a teasing, squeezing, blazing kind of time. I need a man who knows.
They can only make money off of sick people, not healthy people. Heart medicine, dandelions, and Roundup. That sounds crazy, right? But you know what? They all fit together like a puzzle. You know why? Those little yellow dandelions that grow in your yard that they tell you to hate, they're terrible. They're actually the greatest thing on the earth for your heart. The enzymes and the electrolytes can literally cleanse and strengthen your heart valves and muscles more than anything else. And it's natural and free. The crazy thing is, the same company that owns the heart medicine, that is the highest sold heart medicine in the entire world, that makes hundreds of millions of dollars a year, is the same exact company that owns Roundup. Yeah.
Did you know a tractor tire can weigh up to 1,000 pounds? And a set of tractor tires can cost up to $50,000. These are Farm Facts with Granny.
Did anybody else's grandpa use the same pocket knife for everything? So in the morning, you would see him skinning a squirrel, gutting something with it. And then later on in the afternoon, he would like peel a peach with it and slice you off a piece and give it to you to eat.
I hope I'm in your dreams the way you are in all of mine. You got a love so fine, I wish that I could make you mine. Won't you sit down, you know I love you, honey, and you look so tired. I know it's hard, we're thrown into this life, but one day we must die.
Heaven help us, baby's got her blue jeans on.
So we put 2 quarters, a nickel, a penny, and a dime on the tracks. Here comes the train.
right, let's go see what happened.
Fellas, if a girl ever approaches you in public and she's about your age, and she starts acting like you're her boyfriend, go ahead and play along. And if she approaches you from the right or left, use your body language, don't touch her, but move her to the opposite side of you that she approached you from. And then, using your peripheral vision, or if you're a bigger guy or a bolder guy, go ahead and look in the direction she came from and be prepared to Hulk smash the guy that's approaching. Ladies, if you're ever out in public and you get an uncomfortable feeling like some man or boy might be following you, whether you know him or whether he's a stranger, find another man and approach him as if he's your boyfriend or even your dad. You already know this, but there are bad men out there. But there's so many more good men than there are bad. And the best thing about bad guys is that they're usually cowards. Just having another man around is usually enough to make them back off. Never be too nervous or too proud to ask a man for help. That's why we're here.
First time I seen him was in 99. He had double main beams and a split brow tie, and he was wide and spread but thin in mass. I knew right away I had to pass. Big buck.
This is my son. I want you to be respectful to him. What's up, man? Yo.
Talks like you.
You guys got that wrong. This is all my son.
So you everything else on home for Christmas?
We didn't realize until Omar and I were talking, because it's been a few years since Omar's been with me, but guess where Omar sat?
Right there.
That's like Chris sat. Welcome home, Omar.
I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming.
I'm back where I belong. Yeah, I never felt so strong. And I'm feeling like there's nothing I can't try. And if you with me, put your hands high. Put your hands high. You ain't lost a life before. This one's for you. Me, put your hands high. The dreams are filled. You're rocking with the.
I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know my I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven
hardest secret ever.
Hi, sweetie, look beautiful. Oh, beautiful. My goodness.
I can't believe it. I haven't seen that before.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with her colors and national anthem. Performing the Star Spangled Banner for us this afternoon is Audrey Rosario. Ladies and gentlemen, Audrey Rosario. And now the visitor starting lineup for manager Brian Snitker and the Atlanta Braves. Leading off, the shortstop number 7,